We will be doing in today's video this colorful makeup tutorial as well as reviewing the mini Norvina 1 eyeshadow palette. So if ever you want to know what I think about this palette and how I created this makeup look, then continue watching and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell to be notified every time that I post a video. So let's get into this little makeup tutorial slash eyeshadow palette review in right away. Hello beauties! How are we feeling today? I am a little sore, just went to the gym and everything, and now it is time for trying a new palette again because I love trying new makeup products and tell you if it works and if it is good. I know we have the 3 volumes, mini volumes of the Anastasia Beverly Hills and Norvina collection. So this one is the mini volume 1, and of course I want to talk about it and try it with this beautiful lipstick and this beautiful face of makeup. This palette right now is on sale for $19 Canadian on the Sephora website, and I just want to say that I really love the colors. I feel like this is more kind of a everyday type of palette compared to the 2 other mini volumes. So I feel like if you are more an everyday type of gal, then you will really love this one. Again, it is the same packaging as the 2 other ones, really nice packaging, the box matches with it, and there is 9 beautiful colors on it. And I want to say the colors that are not intended for use around the immediate eye area, so the waterline really close to the lashes. This one has way more than the other ones. So A1, A3, B1, B3, C1, C2, and C3. So almost all the colors are not intended for the immediate eye area. You just have to be careful with the shades that you will use near your eyes. So this is definitely a lot of colors. Before trying this palette, I want to prime my eye, and the best primer for this one is obviously the Anastasia Beverly Hills Eye Primer to give it a fair shot. So I'm going to be applying this real quick, of course, and blending it. I think I'm going to start with the shade C3, which is that deep purple, it's like between purple and pink. I'm going to use that shade and then really make a really fine line and create the shape that we want on both eyes. And then we pack the shade to make sure that it is really pigmented. I wanted to go for a more like straight look today. I feel like I always do these wing liners, these round ones. So something maybe a little bit more, how can I say it, like straight, which is weird when I say this, but something more straight that will enhance my eyes, but in another way. So now we will take the shade B3 and then we will take it, put it on top of that burgundy shade C3, and then blend it all together. And of course, as you notice, these 2 colors blend really well together. And a trick, if you're not, if you don't do blending a lot and you want to have a flawless blending, is instead of packing and then blending, you just go straight with the blending. So everything is smooth, soft, and you go with a light touch in the palette and on the eye, just because there is some kickback in the pan and you want to avoid it. These colors are placed, it looks really good, the blending is nice. Then we will cut the crease right here, make sure that everything is aligned, it will look beautiful. And again, I will be taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills mini eye primer. I will be lining up everything on my eye, of course, with my little brush that I use to line up everything. This is a really small cut crease, and of course I'm gonna do the other eye before we pass to the shimmers, making sure that both sides are equal as usual. Yes, we're gonna do something different. So I'm gonna put A1 in the inner corner, and then I will put A2 all over the lid, going to the shade B2, which is that really like duochrome orange pink color, which will really go with the whole theme of the look. It's gonna be amazing. A little fluffy brush dipping into A1, and then I'm just gonna put it right here, and it's gonna create kind of like a circle. It's like that. Ooh! And then after that, we'll add a little bit more when everything is placed, and I have to change how I place my mirror. But that shade is stunning, okay? This is stunning. It looks really nice. Tell me what you think with this in the corner. That might be my new thing, like putting some neutral shades and then bam, in the inner corner. Taking the shade A2, which is that light gold color, more kind of like on the yellow side and putting it right here on the cut crease, packing it on and just making sure that it is vibrant, of course. And now I'm going to take the shade B2, which is that kind of duochrome, and I'm going to place it right here at the outer corner and blend it into the gold shade. And I'm keeping it on the outer corner. I'm just blending it like this, so then it creates kind of like a liner and a lifted effect. So since we won't put liners, most of the time I don't like putting liners with these types of look. I like to keep it because of my hooded eyes, most of the shadow disappears. So me putting liner is like destroying the entire look. So just putting these shadows and then blending them together will really add a little bit of darkness on the outer corner. And of course I have to check when I open my eye like this. And of course we want the side to be that color too, so I'm going to go back into the shade C3, going in here, and I'm just going to go very, very slightly on this side. That looks pretty neat. And then now it is time to remove the tape, and I'm going to have to clean that up. Oopsie, I'm going to have to clean that up. I removed the tape. All right, so now that this is cleaned up a little bit, I know I have a little bit of white and everything. I might do this later, but now what I'm gonna do is I really want to go into the shade B1, which is that really bright kind of red shade. It looks really good. I'm gonna take a little nice brush and I'm just gonna line here this side just like that. And that shade is literally the perfect match, almost to my lip shade. That looks cute. Oh, I like it. So now we have 3 shades left. We will not use all the shade. There's one shade we're not going to use, but I'm going to use the 2 purples that are here. So C1 and C2. I will be smoking them out under my lash line. I'm going to have C1 that is right here at the outer corner and C2 in the middle to really make that purple pop. Let's apply this, and I know that purple and this red won't really mix, but we'll try it. Why not? I'll be applying it right here and just making sure that it is packed on nicely, and then I will pop the shade C2 right under here. Oof, there's a lot of fella on this color. And we take back the red color and we bring it all the way there again. Smoke out, and you just take a fluffy brush and you just make sure that all this is blended. Ooh. All right, so this is done. It looks pretty nice. The only thing I have to say is that those purple colors are so powdery. It's crazy. It goes literally everywhere. If you don't have primer, especially like right now under my eye, I don't really have primer. The colors are really hard to stick on the eye, under the eye. So I don't know how they perform on top of the eye. I would have to like literally try that for sure with other looks. But overall, I really like the palette. It looks pretty nice. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be applying some mascara, some lashes, and of course I will be right back because I want to finish this look. It looks stunning. I love that I put a little bit of purple, pink purple, a little bit of kind of magenta red, and some orange in the inner corner, plus the shimmer. There's only one shade that we didn't try, and it is the shade A3. That is the only shade. It is kind of like a matte shimmery shade with a little shimmers in them, but overall, like, this is everything. Okay, this is everything. I love it. So yeah, so I'm gonna be right back after applying the rest of my face. My full face of makeup is done. Of course, I finished my eyes. I put a little bit of mascara, my lashes, and a little bit of liner in my waterline, which is the same color basically as my skin tone, just with a little bit of shimmer so the light can reflect in my eye and look absolutely beautiful again. So this is me trying the mini volume 1 from the Anastasia Beverly Hills and Norvina collection. And yeah, so that's what I have to say. This palette is really nice. I feel like the colors are really beautiful. The only thing is you might have a harder time with the purples. I think they are a little bit more powdery and harder to work with. The pigment doesn't stay as strong when you apply it on your eyes. Of course, I tried it under the eyes. I would have to try it on top of the eye. As you can see, it's skipping a little bit. You have to work a little bit harder with these purples, but again, purples are extremely hard to formulate. So this is the makeup look. I really hope that you enjoyed it. If you have any suggestions or questions, make sure to drop them down below. And again, this palette is $38 Canadian, but it is on sale for $19 right now Canadian on sale on the Sephora website. So it is amazing. Anyway, tell me what you think, and that is what it is. So thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment down below, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to see all those awesome videos. So I post 5 videos a week, Monday through Friday, and if you don't want to miss any videos again, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell, and you'll be notified every single time that I post one. So I really, really love you, beauties, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, beauties.